Welcome back to this 100th episode of What's Now. Weird But True is a show for kids that adults will enjoy as well, all about those fascinating facts that we have here on our planet, across the universe, and more. Let's take a look. Right now, many things in the world are considered to be weird but true, and here comes a program that plays right into that concept. It's a fun and educational way for kids to learn new things and be inspired by science. Right now, I am talking to Ciarrocchi and Charlie Engelman all about this fun real-life exploration show. Thanks for joining us, Carly and Charlie.
Pleasure to be here.
So, Carly, let's start with you. Tell me more about this show in its third season.
Yeah, so Weird But True is a science education show where Charlie and I explore topics that we are curious about, and we explore them in all possible directions. We research, we play dress up, we go into the field and meet experts in whatever subject we're learning about. And also something that really sets this show apart from other educational shows, I think, is our handmade aesthetic. So there's all these paper crafts and dioramas and sculptures that help explain the science. And it really offers a 360 immersion into the joy of curiosity.
And Charlie, what do you love about this show?
I love so much about this show. It's the greatest show on streaming right now. I love the fact that when you boil it down, when we write this show, we just try to make an educational show as fun as it could possibly be. So any type of fact that we have, we just try to make it super fun. We have a lot of fun skits. We show a lot of interesting art. I think there's a lot of interesting facts that we like to describe as surprise parties for your brain. One of my favorite being you can make coffee out of elephant poop in certain parts of the world. So I like just imagining that someone might be waking up this morning, slamming their buttered toast with a nice cup of elephant poop coffee somewhere, you know? You never know. So you learn a lot of interesting things like that while watching the show.
It's fascinating. And it sounds like, even though it's geared towards kids, that adults will enjoy it as well. Do you find that to be true, Carly?
Yeah, I think it really is an all ages show. Charlie has said that they've gotten messages in the past from parents who say, my 5-year-old loves the show, my 11-year-old loves the show. But we've also received messages from college professors saying they love the show too. I think for everybody, you're going to hear something that you maybe already knew, a fact that you possibly are familiar with, but you're also going to get those facts that you didn't know. Even if you are a kid expert or an adult expert on a subject, you will still have a surprise party in your brain when you watch Weird But True.
And Charlie, you mentioned the elephant poop. Anything else that stands out in your mind from this third season that you can kind of give us a tease for?
Oh, there's so many things. I think one of my favorites is the cooking episode. We talk about an experimental chef who figured out how to cook an entire Thanksgiving dinner in the dishwasher. And another one is the dinosaur episode, where we kind of investigated dinosaurs a little bit more, and we learned that dinosaurs didn't roar. They cooed like pigeons. T-Rexes weren't very fast. You could outrun them at just kind of a nice little jog. And what was the last one, Carly? What was the...
Well, Velociraptor is actually closer to the size of a turkey.
They're very small, velociraptors, surprisingly.
Just hold them in your arms.
I love these facts. I'm fascinated. I can't wait to see it. I'm curious, Carly, how did you get involved in the show?
So I came on board just for the third season. Charlie hosted the past 2 seasons with his awesome sister, Kirby, who also makes an appearance in this season. And she moved on to other projects for the third season. So I came on board, and it has just absolutely been a blast. My background is a lot of live TV and working with puppets. So this show was super, super different. We were in all sorts of places, making things over a really long period of time, and having a human being co-host instead of a puppet co-host was really cool.
And Charlie, what about you? How did you get involved? You are writer, co-executive producer, and production designer of this award-winning series. What's your favorite thing about it, and how did you get involved?
I created another short show for National Geographic a number of years ago called Nature Boom Time, which just got released on Disney Plus today. And after that show came out, initially, National Geographic kids came to me and they said, "We liked your other show so much. Do you want to make a 30-minute show?" And I said, "Sure, let's rock and roll." So we created Weird But True. and it's been going on for 3 seasons. We're really excited about it. It's grown a lot, and we're just really excited to have people like Carly jump on board to make the show even better now.
Well, looking forward to watching this. Thank you so much, Carly and Charlie, for joining us here on Park City Television today.
Definitely.
Thanks for having us.
This show, Weird But True, premieres August 14th on Disney+.
That's it for this episode of What's Now. I hope you enjoyed our 100th episode. It's always a pleasure speaking with people all over the country about fascinating things, from sharks to the earth, your health and wellness, and more. You don't want to miss a single episode. Be sure to tune in every day. You can head to our website, parkcity.tv, for all of the programming information and more. We'll see you next time.